The Meta Quest 3S is now official, having been revealed at MetaConnect last week and now available to pre-order. You're probably all wondering whether it's worth picking up, especially with that very attractive $299 price tag. But how does it compare to the other headset in the Quest lineup? Is it worth forking out the extra for the Quest 3 at $499? Today we're going to be answering those questions for you, but before we get into it, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR and AI in business. Let's kick things off with what you get in the box.
What's in the box?
Both of them come with a charging cable, power adapter, two Touch Plus controllers and a pair of AA batteries. The only difference between what you get in the box with the Quest 3 and 3S is the headset itself. I made reference to the price earlier, but I want to reiterate that. The 3S starts at $299 for the 128GB storage option, with the 256GB option being $399. The Quest 3 has discontinued its 128GB option, but it may still be available at some resellers. The price on this one has dropped to $429, and the 512GB option, which is readily available, has dropped from $629 to $499. Evidently the Quest 3S is the perfect entry level and budget friendly headset, but if you felt you were going to need more storage, making the jump to the Quest 3 is probably the best option here. You can either pay $100 more for a bit more storage, or pay $200 more for a lot more storage and the superior headset. It really all depends on the budget you're working with. We'll now dive into the specifications, but I want to start with what's the same across both headsets. Since they share the same Touch Plus controllers, the tracking is a hybrid of computer vision and machine learning. The controllers use batteries, so they're not rechargeable. Of course, you can use rechargeable batteries if you choose to, but the controllers themselves don't connect via a USB cable to be charged. Hand tracking is possible, however face and eye tracking are not within either of the headset's capabilities. Both are well stocked internally with the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chipset and 8GB of dynamic RAM. Meta opted to give the soft strap to the 3S, already the standard on the Quest 3, however if you prefer a hard strap, they are sold separately. Only one level of immersion, that being fully immersed, is available across both. This just means that whenever you have the headset on, you are only seeing what is viewed via the headset. The only case where this is different is the Quest Pro, which has open peripheral vision and partial blocked options. The pass-through fidelity is the same at 4 megapixels and 18 pixels per degree in colour. And finally, the colour gamut is 100% of sRGB. Moving on to the difference in specs, this is going to be the deciding factor for the majority of people. We've already mentioned the difference in storage, with the Quest 3 having 128GB and 256GB options, and the Quest 3 having a 512GB option. The display resolution is quite a bit different between the two, as the 3S is 1832 by 1920 with 773 pixels per inch and 20 pixels per degree, which is actually the same as the now discontinued Quest 2. The Quest 3 has a display resolution of 2064 by 2208, 1218 pixels per inch and 25 pixels per degree, which you can tell is a fairly big improvement over the 3S. A refresh rate of 90 or 120Hz is on the Quest 3S, whereas the Quest 3 has both of those, plus the options for 72 and 80Hz. The 3S field of view is 96 degrees horizontal and 90 degrees vertical, with the 3 having 110 degrees horizontal and 96 degrees vertical. The most significant difference between the two headsets, and arguably the selling point of the Quest 3, is pancake lenses. Deemed as the superior type of lenses for XR headsets, Quest 3 has them, whereas Quest 3S has Fresnel lenses. Pancake lenses deliver a sharper, more consistent image quality across the entire field of view in comparison to Fresnel lenses, which is what makes them more desirable and expensive. The interaxial distance is different on both of these lenses, with the pancakes being continuous and the Fresnels having a 3-position adjust. What IAD allows for is changing the distance of the two lenses in the headset to better fit your eye positions, thus seeing a better quality image. The more accurate you can get this, the better, which makes the pancake lenses the clear winner for this. The final difference we have to talk about is the battery. The Quest 3 has a 5060 mAh battery with a runtime of approximately 2.2 hours, and the 3S a 4324 mAh battery with a 2.5 hour runtime. The Quest 3 does have the better battery, but due to it being a higher performance headset with better visual quality, the battery does run down quicker. If you're someone who is more concerned about how long you can use the headset for as opposed to how good the visuals look, then the 3S is your answer. Now it is worth noting that despite the Quest 3 having better specs on paper than the Quest 3S, there are some things that are updated via software patches to improve their performance. So according to Mark Zuckerberg himself, the 3S will actually be better than the Quest 3 was at launch when it comes to certain aspects. So overall, what your decision comes down to when choosing either one of these headsets is what you want out of the experience and how much you're willing to stretch your budget. If you just want to give virtual reality a try with no prior experience but don't want to go all in right off the bat, then the $299 Quest 3S is a no-brainer. If you want the best experience with the best performance and visuals, then the Quest 3 is definitely what you should go for. Whichever one you choose though, you'll be getting excellent value for money, and both headsets are great pieces of tech. That's all we have for today on our comparison between the Quest 3 and Quest 3S, so if you did enjoy or got some value out of this video, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR and AI in business. Stay tuned as we've got plenty more videos on the way regarding Meta, including a comparison between the Quest 2 and Quest 3S, talking about whether or not it's worth the upgrade. Catch you all later.